Welcome to 2K TV. Today I am playing Eric Pascal in a game to 2K. How you doing, man?
I'm doing well, ready to play.
I'm a Laker fan.
Coming into Miami, the 2K Sports pregame show. It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. DA, well, tremendous athleticism. Thanks, DA. And the upcoming schedule for the Mavericks. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Paul Millsap and the Washington Wizards. Then on Sunday, they'll take on John Wall and the Boston Celtics.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got Brooks, Gordon out there with Embiid. Then there's Alec Burks, and it's Fox in at the point. And for the Heat, they've got Nikola Jokic. Marcus Morris is out there with Marvin Bagley. Then it's Fred VanVleet, and it's Carter in at the 2 spot. And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. VanVleet kicks to Jokic. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night.
You know, guys, the Dallas Mavericks with the longest active sellout streak of any pro basketball team. You can put sellout in quotes because they actually give a lot of tickets away to schools and community service groups to make sure that building is full.
4 on the clock. Here's Embiid. A fadeaway J off the mark. And now just over a minute played here in the first. VanVleet passes to Carter. Gets the three-pointer to fall. You know, Clark, the Mavericks making their games accessible to Dallas fans, much more concerned with the packed house and the revenue at the gate.
Yeah, and I like that philosophy, guys. I mean, building their future fan base. Those fans will be around for a while. Giving young people a chance to become Mavericks fans for life. And you start early, and it pays dividends down the road usually.
Here's Morris. The Mavericks making the shot, and it's Carter missing. And here is Brooks. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
And this is Gordon's sweet spot. An awesome dunker who loves getting in tight and wrecking the rim.
Now here is Carter. Really played well against Portland in his last outing. Pass to Morris. VanVleet looking around. The pass to Carter. Jokic kicks to Morris. A three-pointer off the mark.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
And they'll keep possession. Here's Embiid. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Vince Carter picks one up.
You know, you can't go for the shot fake. As soon as Embiid has you in the air, it's over. You're done. You know, guys, it's not surprising to hear that Joel Embiid gets a lot of inspiration from Hall of Famer Hakeem Olajuwon. Both came to the game late. Both represent the continent of Africa. Embiid really kind of modeled his game after Hakeem, and that's a heck of a model.
Mavericks leading by 3. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in, and they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now here is Carter. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Brooks finds Fox. Banked in off the glass.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome. Absolutely awesome getting good positioning close to the basket.
VanVleet passes to Carter. And the rejection by Embiid.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now Now here's Van Vliet. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against Portland. Jokic kicks to Morris. Fires it up. Misses off the left iron.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's Dallas up by 7. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
So as I'm sitting back there, it's like there's been a...
The 5th and 6th picks in the draft, both of them went on to great careers.
And draft day trades happen all the time, but being traded for your college teammate, pick apart, that's pretty unique.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
On the floor for Dallas, Brooks is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Fox, and it's Burks in a shooting guard. Now, here's Burks, following the miss by Marcus Morris. Get the floater, and there's the nice layup by Burks. Burks has got the lead up to 11 now for the Mavs. Mark, we know you have great passion for the game of basketball. Any passions that our fans may not know about?
Yeah, I enjoy golf. I'm an avid reader, as you well know, Kevin. We actually share book titles on occasion. Obviously, food is universal, and there's nothing I turn down. I try to eat certain things in moderation, but I enjoy board games, too. In terms of sports, fan of football, both college and pro, enjoy playing golf, and board games and reading probably are what occupy my time.
Now, here's Fox. Vince Carter missing his last shot. Fox passes to Brooks. Rebound by the Heat. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Miami shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Mark, we hear a lot about the young basketball players in this country, the good ones playing in the AAU system. Is that the best way to develop talent for the NBA?
It's one of the better ways because the competition level is quite good across regions and throughout the country with these AAU teams. I think there's some great AAU programs and some tremendous benefits participating in AAU basketball. Some things are better than others with it, but overall, I think it's pretty solid.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Mavericks.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
And with that, the Maverick lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Carter. Last game for the Mavericks, they picked up the W against Utah. Now, here's Fox. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Utah. Burks' shot is good.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox there, Kevin. Outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
Gordon against Carter. They get a hand on it. Passes it to Bagley. Over Burks. Bagley, no good.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Fox with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Tries again. Embiid, no good.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Now here's Van Vliet. Guarded by Fox. Morris, no good. And so Fox will bring it up for the Mavericks. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. A nice shot by Embiid.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now, here is Morris. He had a big outing in that Trailblazers game as well. 6 to shoot. Carter against Gordon. Here's Bagley. That one off the back iron and out.
It just seemed like they were out of sync and waited way too long.
to the left side wing. It's hauled in by the Heat. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. Here's Morris. Again, the miss by the Heat. And so it's Dallas. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Joel Embiid having an outstanding game. He had 12 points, 9 rebounds. And that'll...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Jokic is out there with Bagley. Then it's Fred VanVleet. Then it's Marcus Morris. And it's Carter in at the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Now here is Carter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, Carter just a freak of nature. One of the best dunkers the game has ever seen. A top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
Mavericks leading by 12. Burks with it. 5 points in the game. Deflects the pass. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Dallas shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. And you remember when Aaron Gordon came into the league, Clark, some questioned whether he had the size to play the power forward position. Not anymore.
Yeah, you take a look at what's important at that position. It's about mobility, versatility, and skill set, and he certainly fits the bill nicely there. He can defend the 3 or even some 4 positions, and brings a lot of energy at both ends.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Now here's VanVleet. Fox with the steal. They push it up 4 on 3. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters.
Morris dishes to Carter.
Come on, shoot!
Shoots over Fox. Carter with the bucket. Carter's got 4 points in the quarter.
No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes often.
Pass to Embiid. He can't get that one. And the Heat going the other way now. From 18 feet away, the shot's good from Carter. Carter's got 11 points. Mavericks leading by 13. Here's Fox. Incredible numbers looking at his scoring averages. He's currently scoring more than 28 points a game. And the basket is good. Brooks has got his first bucket in this one.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Now here is Carter. He's got 11. Morris with the ball. Now guarded by Fox. VanVleet can't get it to go. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Brooks, the pass to Burks. Pass to Fox. 5 to shoot. A 3 ball. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And there's the pass to VanVleet. There's 45 seconds left in the third. Morris finds Carter. It's rebounded by Dallas. Brooks has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside, Fox. Passes it to Burks. Bagley with the block. Morris looking over the floor. It's deflected. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fox. 9 seconds left to play here in the third. Now Van Vliet, 3-pointer, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Dallas, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the floor for Dallas, Aaron Gordon out there with Brooks. Then there's Alec Burks. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Fox in at the point. And so here is Dallas, following the score by Miami. How do you think great coaches go about making that connection with their players?
Well, it starts with being candid and holding the player accountable. Great players want to and need to be coached, and great coaches find a way to do that effectively for that individual and for the team.
Count the basket. 16 points for Joel Embiid. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Dallas.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass. Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Van Vliet passes to Carter. Stolen by Gordon. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. And he converts the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 19.
And Gordon using his cat-like quickness there to disrupt the passing lanes, leading to the transition hoop.
Van Vliet kicks to Morris. Burks against Carter. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Good D by Embiid. A pass to Fox. Bagley with the block. And here is Van Vliet. Pass to Jokic. Van Vliet kicks to Jokic. Good ball movement here by Miami. Carter, the pass to Jokic. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Carter missing. Mavericks leading by 19.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Mavericks.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Joel Embiid.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Here's Brooks, following the basket by Jokic. Puts it up from 12, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Miami. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And it's Carter missing.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Now, here's Fox. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what?